Yo, what is good everyone? DB Zoom back at you with a brand new video. If you guys love Dragon Ball Legends and you guys enjoy my content, please don't forget to smash that like button, and as well as if you're new to my channel, make sure you guys hit that sub button because I try to bring daily value to my YouTube for you guys every single day, and as well as I try to feature you guys and shout you guys out every single day. So what I do is I make a post here on my YouTube community board, and I pretty much do a ask me anything where you guys can ask me anything. I take 2 questions there daily, and then I answer and I feature you guys live towards the end of my video every single day. Same thing on my Discord, I take 2 there. I will link down my Discord down below. Go follow my Discord, and I pretty much take 2 questions from my YouTube community board here and my Discord, and I feature you guys live towards the end of the video, so stick around to see if you guys got featured. But yeah guys, the SP Sparking tier list finally came out from when Android 21 got released, and things are getting really interesting here guys. So let's just not waste any time, let's just dive right into it. We have the Z tier. So Z tier automatically got cut down by a lot. There's only 3 characters now in Z tier. I'm not going to go over the obvious, right? So with this tier list, I'm going to go over with what I agree and disagree and why. So we have basically Zenkai Gohan as level 7 Zenkai because he only costs 7k crystals from when he got Zenkai'd. So the Zenkais you see here, that some might be low just because they haven't been revamped in terms of the new Zenkai system. So this guy right here definitely deserves the number 1 spot. Vegito Blue definitely deserves the number 2 spot. And then we got Android 18. So the reason why she's Z tier, guys, is let me explain to you. Not only does she have really good teams to go with female warriors, I mean, not the best team, but Android's definitely got up back in the meta. But she does a ton of damage with her strike damage, guys. It's actually absolutely insane. You can just TKO somebody, right? And the thing is, not only her strike damage, you can combine that with her card draw speed. Her card draw speed is absolutely insane. The reason why that's insane is because you can team her up with, let's just say, Kefla and Android 21, which also farms Rising Rushes with their card draw speed, and all of a sudden you got a Rising Rush before your opponent can even touch you. So she's quite the character. It's crazy how they just made so many Zenkai so good at once, like in a short period of time. Definitely deserves a Z tier spot in my opinion. Her strike damage is absolutely off the charts. So kudos to Android 21. Next up we have S tier. So Majin Vegeta got knocked off of Z tier. He didn't last much there. I would probably bump him back up to Z, but I think he's okay here, borderline Z. Just because not a lot of people are using Vegeta family that much, just due to a whole bunch of Zenkais being released. So everybody wants to be using the Zenkai teams and stuff like that. So he's still a really phenomenal character, Z tier potential. I definitely agree on that. He's borderline. Like I said, I'd probably bump him back up just for a little bit longer because I don't see why he was Z tier last week and this tier he's probably not. So the only reason why I can think of why is just because he might be not used as much just due to the fact that Zenkais are running around. So next up we have Android 16. Pair this up with Android 18 and you got one of the best teams in the game. There's no explanation needed here. Amazing defense here, one of the best defense in the whole game, as well as great strike damage as well. So, and great team in Androids. Here's where I have an issue, is the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I would bump him down, guys. I do not think this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is better than Perfect Cell, Demon King Piccolo, Kefla, Super Saiyan God Shallot, Zenkai Kid Goku, Zamasu, and SP free-to-play, pretty much Zenkai level 7 Trunks, right? I don't think he's better. I would put him around this tier over here, but I don't think he's better. I do think he's S tier. I do think he's good, but I don't think he's that good. He's a really good support unit, but I think you have to be more than a support unit to hold your own up here. Like where he's ranked up here near Z tier, nah, I don't think so. I think he should be bumped down. As for Cell, this is actually my favorite character in the whole game right now. This Perfect Cell, the red one, I'll tell you. At first, I was a little bit skeptical of his defense, but at high enough stars, guys, like at 6-7 stars, you can have this guy an absolute problem, potentially even Z tier. You can prolong your guys' your opponent's Rising Rush by just tanking him, and then as soon as he transforms, his blast and strike damage just goes through the roof, and he's really good, and his defense gets actually kind of solid as well. So, and he also falls in Androids and Region, which is 2 top tier teams. So kudos to my favorite character in the game right now, which is this Red Cell. And let me know if you guys disagree or agree with anything here. I'm just giving my thoughts of what should go up and down on this tier list. Next up, we have level 7 Zenkai Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo definitely deserves to be a little bit more up. I think like around here. He's pretty much where he's supposed to be. Like I said, he fits into region, really good team. Steals Dragon Balls, amazing strike damage, and poisons. Just really good all-around character. I like him. I use him all the time. So definitely deserved there. Kefla, no explanation for Kefla. Strike, Rising Rush, Farm Queen. We all know she fits into fusions now, potentially female warriors due to the fact that Android 18 is out and about. So Hero Shallot, pretty much God Shallot, is here because he's still really good. He does output. He's just very good all around. He outputs a lot of damage. He definitely tanks a lot of damage as well. So not much needed for him. We all know what he does. Same thing with SP Kid Goku. All right, guys. Sorry about that. My computer actually died there for a second. But next up, we have Kid Goku Zenkai. He's really good. I mean, there's nothing to knock off on this guy. Amazing team, endurance, amazing strike damage. So let's just move on. I do agree with this placement. Next up, we have SP Zamasu. I would definitely place him over the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I just don't like the Vegeta at all. I don't know why. I never found him that good. He's a good support unit. He's a very good unit, but not where he's supposed to be. The Zamasu, I would consider better than him. Next up, we have free-to-play Kid Trunks, right? The Zenkai one. He's really good. Great strike damage. Free-to-play, which is always good. And very good team all around just because you can pair him up with either Vegeta family, Future, and good stuff like that. So I do agree with this placement. And next up, we have EX Gogeta. The thing with EX Gogeta, he's here is because he can keep up with a lot of SPs due to the fact that he's still in right here in S tier, right? Which is really crazy for an EX unit. So the reason why I kind of don't agree with him here is because it depends on the stars. It's really hard to pull him. So I would consider him up here only if he's like maybe 4 to 6 stars around there, around that ballpark. Because if he's 1 star, he's really a little bit lackluster in my opinion. So really good defense though, and very good team. Next up, we have Purple Evil Android 21, one of my favorite units in the whole game. So she fits into region, she fits into androids, female wars, which is in the come up, amazing strike damage, card draw speed, just a really good unit overall. I love her. I like her super attack, like the fact that it takes so much damage when you release it and you get rid of all your cards. It takes a lot of damage. And next up, we have the SP Adult Gohan, the Tournament of Power one. So he's a really interesting one because he's up here because Sun Family is on the rise now in hybrids. He would be a lot lower if Zenkai Gohan, the LF one, didn't get a Zenkai. So he's really, really solid all around. I like him. I don't have too much thoughts on him, but he's up here just because of his team. So, and next up we have Super Saiyan God Vegeta, the LF one, the green one. So him, he's just always really good. Good team for Vegeta family and God Key, obviously. I love his ability that takes away basically arts, like the cost of your arts card. So really good, very old unit at this point, or semi-old, but he's still there, definitely all the way up there. One of my favorite units as well. Next up, we have this Trunks. I would definitely place his Trunks higher. He's definitely a nuisance, especially really high level stars. Extremely tanky. He does a lot of damage. He could do a lot of damage, and his ultimate does a lot of damage. I would actually bump him up around maybe around here. Around, just let's say around here, like this area right here, right? So yeah, he's really good. Off to tier 1. Tier 1, guys, I'm gonna go over a majority of tier 1, and I'm gonna stop here, and then I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions and feature you, right? So SPL Vegito, he's still really scary. I would definitely bump him up here to S tier because he's just phenomenal. I mean, his super does a ton of damage. He can farm Rising Rushes really quick. He has a good green card. He's a good team. Just really good overall, right? Good damage. So I don't agree with his placement. He should be a little bit higher. SP Majin Buu, the Zenkai one of my favorite units in the whole game. He's here because this is only Zenkai level 1 for him. I agree if it's only Zenkai level 1, but if it's Zenkai level 7, I would push him all the way up there. But yeah, since he's Zenkai level 1, I'll definitely leave him where he is. Now, this is where I'm kind of having a weird issue. I mean, this Trunks is cool and all placed here, but now we have this guy here. This Super Saiyan Kaioken green one, I would push him all the way down. This guy's defense is absolutely terrible. Nobody uses this guy. I would push him all the way down a tier probably. I don't think he's better. I don't think this guy's better than this red Goku. I don't think he's better than the Super Saiyan 4 purple Goku. I don't think he's better than this green Goku, Shenron. I don't think he's better than any of these characters, except maybe this Bardock here and this maybe Gotenks now. And yeah, I would place him around here somewhere, right? Not even, actually. I don't even think he's better than any of these characters. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the top of the tier list. If you guys want to go check this out, go to Gamepress. But this is my thoughts on the top of the tier list. Just you know, giving you guys my thoughts overall. But I really want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. What would you guys change for this top section here? I would not agree with this green one, and I would not agree with this blue Super Saiyan or purple Vegeta as well. But yeah, guys, on to the Q&As. Alright, guys, on to our Q&As. So first off, we have my YouTube community board, Kimberly Davidson. Who do you think the next LF will be? I think the next LF will be in Black Friday, because it's going to fall exactly 3 months from when Majin Vegeta came out. So Black Friday should be the next LF unit. And if Black Friday explains anything, explains Goku Black, I think we're going to get a transforming Goku Black for Black Friday. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but hopefully it's not very cliche. People are saying Hope of Sword Trunks, which I'm really all about, as well as Merge Zamasu, but I'm leaning towards more a transforming Rose, a Goku Black to a Rose, because we haven't gotten Rose, a solid Rose in the meta in a long time. So that's a good question, Kimberly. Next up, we have Francisco Guzman from my YouTube community board. Favorite DBZ game of all time. My favorite DBZ game of all time, besides Legends, because Legends is probably the most I've ever clocked in hours in a DBZ game. I would probably say, my light went off in the back, excuse me. I would probably say a game I really had a lot of fun, which is a lot of games, but one of them in particular is Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. I really hope to make a third one, but I had a lot of fun with Raging Blast 2. I really did. That game was actually really well put together in their combat system. So Raging Blast 2 is definitely one of my games up there. And comment down below what's one of your guys' favorite games as well. So good question there, Francisco. Next up, we have our Discord. So for our Discord, we have First Ever Noodle. What are your future goals for your channel? Future goals for my channel is just to continue to be consistent, interact with you guys as of right now, and probably start expanding to different games and making a different YouTube along the line. And once I grow a little bit more, and yeah, just, you know, just there's not much goals except for putting out content, right? I want to put out more content. I want to be more productive. I want to put out better quality content, get better equipment and stuff like that. But that only happens throughout time. So just consistency, man, for sure. But that's a good question. Next up, we have Titan Chomper, which is one of my moderators on Discord. He asks, will you be doing merch soon, like hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, etc.? I've thought about this a couple of times, and yeah, eventually I will probably bring out some merch. I just want to get some really cool designs done first, and then probably bring out some merch. Probably want to get 30K subs or something around those lines. I'll probably make it like a 30K milestone sweatshirt or t-shirt or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and as well as go to my YouTube community board, drop down some questions if you guys want to be featured in tomorrow's video, and go to my Discord, which I will link down below, and go follow us there, and you can ask me questions there too. And if you guys want to be featured, just yeah, just keep asking questions. I feature 4 people every single day, so I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Peace.